Whatever my wife tells me to. And I'm good at right about this well, right so the sky had pinkish orange all over it.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart can now accept Medicaid, and it's the only assisted living center in Southwest Oklahoma that does. For more information, call 580-752-4445. 752-4445. Woodland Gardens is a beautiful facility, so if you have a friend or a loved one who needs a nice place to live, check out Woodland Gardens. It's for people 55 and older. They have a great and caring staff. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center, 915 North Broadway in Hobart. Phone 752-4445.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
At Bank First in Hobart, banking isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about relationships. Whether you're growing your business, buying a home, or just managing the day-to-day, we're here with hometown service you can count on. With checking, savings, personal and ag loans, and the latest in digital banking, Bank First is where your goals come first. Come see us on Main Street in Hobart. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart is here for all your style and beauty needs. Call 726-3532 to book your appointment today. Barbara and Larry Stewart are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats, wishing the team the very best this season.
Proud sponsor of Hobart Bearcat Sports, attorney Bill Blue. Call 682-1930. Go Bearcats.
Bill Gentry, attorney, proud sponsor of Hobart Bearcat Sports. Call 726-2301. Go Bearcats!
When your car or truck needs that showroom shine, head to Chico's Wash and Wax, 1020 South 10th in Hobart. Call 682-0482 today. The Rodriguez family and Lucky are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats, wishing all our student athletes the very best of luck this season. Chico's Wash and Wax.
Looking for hometown service and great deals? Come to Clink's Supermarket. From fresh produce and quality meats to weekly digital coupons, Clink's makes shopping easy and affordable. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're right on South Broadway, just down the street from home. Visit your hometown grocery store, Clink's Supermarket at 1209 South Broadway in Hobart. Learn more, clip coupons, and shop local at hobart.clinksupermarket.com. Clink's Supermarket. Small town values, big time savings.
Shop Cotton Creek Boutique. We're open Tuesday through Friday 12 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. From women's clothing and jewelry to home decor, embroidery, and wedding registries. Plus our fun t-shirt bar. We've got it all. Come see us at Cotton Creek Boutique. Go Bearcats! At Elk Creek Dental Center in Elk City, Dr. Nathan Talley brings 17 years of trusted care home to your community. Our welcoming office is designed with your comfort in mind. We offer gentle, cutting-edge dental care, from implants and orthodontics to preventive cleanings and same-day emergency appointments. With in-house membership plans and advanced tech like digital scanners and lasers, your smile is always in great hands. Office hours available Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Elk City and Fridays in Hobart. Call today, 580-225-1020 Elk Creek Dental Center, where tradition meets tomorrow. When it comes to protecting your family, your farm, and your future, trust the local team at Farm Bureau. Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. They proudly serve communities across southwest Oklahoma with offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. Whether it's home, auto, life, or ag insurance, they're here to help you make confident decisions with hometown service you can count on.
Farm Bureau, for Oklahomans by Oklahomans.
Pastor Thomas Miller and the congregation at First Baptist Church in Hobart are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats. Our young men and women work hard.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000. and start reaching higher today.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers!
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to football on Classic Hits 97.7 and streaming wherever you may be on our various platforms. He's Cameron Dole. I'm Michael Barnes. Great to have you alongside Football Friday, week number 9. This one has been circled for a long time as we get set for Mangum and Thomas. And even though it's week number 9, it is the district championship. Thank you so much for joining us on this Football Friday night. It should be a Donnybrook. You know, I last played football on a November night back in 1979 when my team got drilled by Hickman Mills 41-7. They had 3 players on that team that went on and played in the NFL, so I didn't feel too bad about getting beat by them. But I mention that because it has been 47 years since I played football, okay? Today was a day like I remembered when I played as a senior.
Wow.
I have been that anxious, that excited, that anticipating this ball game here tonight. It's just one of those that, as I said, has been circled on the calendar for a long time. Pair of great football teams. You have marvelous weather, a huge crowd, and for giggles and grins, we went ahead and scheduled it on Halloween night.
All kinds of goodies for everybody.
Boy, no kidding. So we do have the Liberty Bowl that is filling up nicely on both sides of the field. Not a lot of seating across the way, but nonetheless, we get set for Thomas and we get set for Mangum. And the district championship on the line. You win this ball game, for all intents and purposes, you are the district champion, and you know that you'll be at home for the first 2 weeks of the playoffs. Our pregame show here on Classic Hits 97.7 brought to you by our good friends over there at Great Plains Bank. Now, one of the other things, I had to find ways. I normally don't work a lot on Fridays at the Department of Human Services. I kind of use that day to wind down, and so I did a little bit of work, and then I had a lot of idle time on my hands, and as I mentioned, I was jacked up all day long. So what I ended up doing, I went to YouTube and I found the fight between Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns that took place back on April 15th, 1985 at Caesar's Palace. Now, if you're not a boxing fan, you don't know about this fight, but you should look it up. And I found out today also that people listen to the broadcast on Saturdays. So you folks that are listening on Saturdays, make sure you go find that fight because it was a furious battle between those two wonderful boxers, marvelous Marvin Hagler and Thomas the Hitman Hearns. They came out the opening bell throwing haymakers, and it was unbelievable the energy that they that they used during that fight. I mention that because that's how I think this one is going to start. I think both teams are going to come out, and they are flat out going to get after it from the get-go, and we should have a Donnybrook on our hands. If you don't believe me, just think back to, 364 days ago, November 1st at Thomas, the Terriers outlasted Mangum 47-46 on a play at the goal line when Mangum went for 2 to win it, and they came up, the officials said, about a half yard short. The countdown to kickoff rolls on from the Liberty Bowl. We'll step aside, and when we come back, Sam Powers will be joining us to talk pregame activities and the football game between his club and Thomas. And we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, babysitters, we're back. It's time for the Coach Sam Powers Show here on Classic Hits 97.7 as we get set for week number 9. And this one, we have been waiting, since last November 1st, maybe, for this one to roll around. Before we get to tonight's ball game, though, found out how important it is to be able to stay at home. That long bus ride last week, and Texoma, a good football team. I mean, they played hard, and they took your best shot last week. Your best shot was better than theirs.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, we're dealing with 15 to 18-year-old kids, and you put them on a bus for 4 hours, and then try to get them up early. That's hard. And then you're playing at another place where some of those penalties, you are looking and you're going, oh, man, this is tough. And you just got to tell them to continue to battle through adversity. I liked it. I didn't like how close it was, but I liked the adversity because it gave us an opportunity to know those things, work on those things, fight through some adversity, and finish the right way. And our kids did. Our kids bowed their net when they were supposed to and found a way to win, and that's what I'm special.
A couple of touchdown drives the way you wanted them to be. You get the opening kickoff, you go 65, get the score. Second half, you get the ball back, and on a punt, 65 yards, you go score. They responded well early on.
Yeah, they had not put any of that they ran on film. That's what they should have been doing all year long, in my opinion, because they're just so big and physical up front, and they have a workhorse in the back end that if he's touching it 20 to 25 times a game, they're probably having a chance to win the ball game. And so when they got in that stuff, they did the best thing you could is take it away from our offense, get our offense out of rhythm, limit the amount of times we get to touch the ball. And it was a really good game plan by them. So, I would definitely give them their props on that. I told their coach after the game, you did the best thing that you could have done to stay with us.
How hard was it for the kids defensively? Because, they're sitting in the huddle. They're waiting till 10's on the play clock, and then they run to the line of scrimmage. We get into rhythms when we're athletes, and that took them out of their rhythm big time.
Again, you just have to give kudos to their coaches for putting a plan together like that was going to challenge us and challenge them. I think our kids responded well, but like you said, it took a little bit to adjust to, hey, we got to get down, get set, get ready to go right off the bat because we're not going to have time to get our ritual done pre-snap. And so it was good for us to see, and it was a really good plan by them.
All right, so again, the ability to throw the football, the QB1 for you is celebrating his birthday last week, and then the guy on the other end, Roger, sometimes makes catches that I don't know how anybody is able to make those catches.
Yeah, they're special. I don't know if we were watching film from last year, and you just see how tall Zeke's gotten. He's legit 6'5", and Remy is finally healthy and just doing what we've always known he could do, and so it's really special, the connection they have, but we have a really good receiving core, You can plug in Bo at tight end, you have Talon at tight end, you have Mad Max out there and Mason Parker, and the best way to keep those connections going is to keep throwing it, and we do it safely. It's all calculated and quick game type stuff to make sure that we're taking care of the football and then opening the rest of it up with that stuff. So the connection that they have is awesome. Sunday Remy and Zeke come to me and they say, hey, can we have some footballs? We'd like to continue to work on our timing. And so there's a special connection there, and I'm excited to see it grow.
So a wild one last year at third place up at Thomas, back on November 1st of last year. They win it by a point. The debate raged for a year. Did we get in for the 2-point conversion at the end to win it or not? Bottom line is it didn't count, so you lose by a point. Other games between now and then, that time, but this one has been circled for a long time.
Yeah, we told our kids all week, if you have to get up for this one, something's wrong. Yeah. And they know that. We put on the TVs in the locker room a screenshot of that last of your broadcast victory line through the end, and everybody shaking hands, and we put that on there for motivation. Our kids want it. Our kids are excited about it, and they're ready to go. And like you said, from the coaches down to the new freshmen, everybody's ready to go.
So one thing that you talked about last week was most of the guys on this, they don't get real excited. They just go about their business. And for a game like this, especially early on, that's going to be important, I would think, because there are some times that kids almost hyperventilate in anticipation of a game like this.
Yeah, I think that this group is calm, cool, and collected always. Something we've talked about since these guys were sixth graders is you don't ride the roller coaster of emotions. You stay calm, cool, and collected, and there's going to be good things happen. There's going to be bad things happen. You have to stay even through it all and make sure that you celebrate with your teammates when it's time, and when it's time to find strength, find your teammates, And so I think that they just keep that business model. Every day is a business decision, and that's what they're going to do today is go be about business.
So we know that their quarterback, Little Bird, can spin the ball really well. Tall, lanky wide receiver, good running back. They'll put points on the board, probably. They can play offense. But maybe you're a little stronger this year on defensive side of the football than they are?
I would say strength-wise, no doubt. We have some strong kids, and that's just natural. I mean, we have some big, strong hogs that are special, but, they have some good connections too, those outside receivers and that quarterback. And then Coach Ward he's ran the offense they run for forever. I mean, I think he's been there like 17 years, and they just really are really good at what they do. And then they have the ultimate game manager of it behind there. But yeah, I would say tonight has got to be a test of our strength. We have to prove that we are physically capable. And last year, we rushed for over 400 yards on offense. And so, and I think we're just as good, if not a little bit better in the trenches this year. So, you have to chalk that up. But both teams are a year older and a year more experienced. So we'll see.
Special teams really haven't been too much of a factor, but they were last year in this ball game, big time.
Yeah, we were watching that. We had a blocked punt. Mm-hmm. We blocked an extra point or a field goal that changed the game and things like that. I think special teams are always the X factor, and that's why I told you early in the season, we put special kids on special teams because it's all effort. It's all effort-based, and so I'm excited to see how our kids have, responded in that area to making sure special teams are a priority.
Been electric all week in town. Liberty Bowl going to be absolutely nuts tonight. This is what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told our kids. If we have to help you get up for this game, then there's a problem. They're excited. They're ready to go. And I know the community is as well. And, one thing about it, when you get this Liberty Bowl rocking, it's not like no other place in the world. So I think that we have to make sure that we're ready to go and we're ready to listen and those kind of things.
Everybody healthy?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. That's Sam Powers. We get ready for our kickoff tonight between Thomas and Mangum. The countdown and kickoff rolls on here on Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
It's time for Mangum football on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV. Tonight's game is brought to you by
Cattleman's Bank, Tiger Cub Learning Center, JCMH Mangum Clinic, Granite Drug, 333 Dental, Corey Kendall Attorney-at-Law, Greer Funeral Home, the Mangum Regional Medical Center, Jill Grauman, your RE/MAX agent in Mangum, Blair Tire and Feed, Sovereign Bank, Greer County Farm Bureau, The Loop, Great Plains Bank, Triad Home Health, Flowers Unlimited, the Mangum Brick Company, and the Mangum Tag Agency.
Get ready for kickoff. Mangum Tiger football is on the air. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Michael Barnes.
And welcome back to the Liberty Bowl as the countdown to kickoff rolls on here on Classic Hits 97.7. Our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by our good friends over there at Great Plains Bank. We appreciate them. And we also appreciate, you heard Chad Fox talking about all of our sponsors. We got 2 new ones this week, Amber Dole.
Yes, we do.
J&P Mexican Cafe and Western Traditions. So we appreciate them jumping on board here on Classic Hits 97.7. And you got a great camera shot of all the people down on the field tonight for the Spirit Lines. And hey, Thomas has traveled very well. They'll have a big raucous crowd across the way tonight here too.
Yeah, Sean invited everybody to come down field side, and the Thomas fans said, okay,
sure,
here we go.
Got to say hi to my good buddy and former teammate on the Ounces Merchants softball squad, Tracy Dale Smith, is checking out the broadcast. Teresa Sainer says, hey, let's go Mangum Tiger football. Cooper Kerbo, California, is in the house. Don Schode says, Tiger football, make decisions to win the state championship. Those decisions start tonight. Victoria Geralds is here this evening. Saw Dad Mike just a little while ago. Good to see him. Michelle Hudson says, let's go Tigers. Specifically, Curtis Henley, number 0 in your program. John Murrow has checked in. He says, Trey's great uncle, John Murrow, is in Dodge City, Kansas. Let's go Tigers. And good evening to our good friend Tony Torrey Kerbo as well. So
Christopher Cross making an appearance as well.
Against the wind?
Christopher Cross said he loves those guys. Let's go Tigers. So how about that?
All right, Arthur's theme playing somewhere with that one. And if you know Christopher Cross's music, you know what we're talking about.
If you get caught between the moon and New York City.
You're sailing. That's exactly right. So, again, if you're listening on a Saturday, Google those songs. You'll fall in love with them, I'm sure. So, Thomas has had the number of Mangum the last several meetings, doing some research earlier today. Of course, they had that ball game last year that they won 47-46 at the buzzer. And then it looked like they played, three times in the postseason. In 2010, in the second round of the Class A playoffs, Thomas beat Mangum 47-21. In 98, in the Class A quarters, Mangum won that one 14-13. That was the year that Mangum went to the state championship, 1998. And in 1997, in the Class A quarters, Thomas won 34-6.
of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum.
I'm hearing a commercial there, Cameron. There we go. Okay. You know what's going on. I'm glad that you do. So we will take a time.
We'll disconnect the Bluetooth.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
We'll take a time out, come back, and continue our countdown to kickoff after this from Great Plains Bank and the rest of our sponsors on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
And as our countdown to kickoff rolls on, keep in mind a store-wide sale alert is going on at Western Traditions Furniture. They've got a 20% off accessories store-wide sale. Perfect time to begin your Christmas shopping. And now that Halloween has occurred, we can start talking about the holidays. Thank you. Lots of new arrivals just in time for the holiday season. They've got furniture, home decor, and unique gift ideas that you can come by and see them on the downtown square in Mangum. In fact, they're going to be there tomorrow until 6 o'clock, open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Get in there, grab your favorites while they're on sale. That is the store-wide sales alert going on at Western Traditions Furniture in downtown Mangum. So the players go to midfield, and the coin toss about to take place. And you know that coaches told us all season long, when we win the toss, we want the football.
Give me the ball.
They do not defer. They'll take the ball. So Aiden Augustine out there, one of the captains, Cooper Kerbo, along with Remington Laughlin, and the final member of that group out there for Mangum at midfield will be Coulter Webb. Here on the near side, Clayton Caskey is one of the captains. They can only send 4 of them out there. Trey Williams down there as well, along with, let me tell you about my good buddy Jackson Brooks, who apparently remembered his girdle this week. I don't know if you gave Jackson a hard time last week about that, but you should. Let's see, Virginia Cole has checked in. She is from the class of 06, and she says, go Tigers. So you bet.
Also, Anthony Dean has said, let's go Tigers. And let's see, Mike Baker said, go Mangum from Wisconsin. Let us know where you're watching and listening from.
Yeah, whether it's on the YouTube channel or on Facebook, we want to hear from you. Yeah. Also tonight, inside the district, number 3, Goodwill Texoma will be at Carnegie. Carnegie is number 4, so both of those teams will probably make the playoffs. By the way, Mangum will receive. They'll do that on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Southwest Covenant tonight is at Moreland. Covenant trying to get that 4th and final playoff spot. They travel to Moreland to take on the Bearcats, and Apache yet to win a bowl game this year. They are idle this evening. April Blankenship cheering from Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. Let's go Tigers. Shout out to our Mad Max Richardson. So Tennessee is checked in. Of course, Tennessee is entertaining tomorrow night some college football team from Oklahoma. That should be a dandy. 6:30 from Knoxville. Will they be singing good old Rocky Top at the end of it? What do you got for us? Well, here they come. The Mangum Tigers have taken the field with the orange smoke as a backdrop. The district opposite of Mangum, and we'll be following this closely the last 2 weeks. Kanawha on top of the district standings. They're at 5-2 overall, 5-0 inside the district. They're playing Rush Springs tonight. Rush Springs occupying that 5th place spot in the district. The number 3 team in the district, Healdton, they're at home tonight against Elmore City. Healdton should get a win there. Wilson, you'll remember that Mangum played them in the season opener. Wilson won last night over Velma Alma, 32-14, and right now Wilson is the number 2 team inside that district.
I know, quite a change from earlier in the season.
Ringling, the number 4 team in the district, they are at entertaining Wayne. That's not Bruce Wayne either. They're entertaining Wayne tonight. So those are games that we'll watch in A2 in the opposite district of Mangum, because that's those 2 districts will pair off numbers 1 through 4 in the opening round of the playoffs in a couple of weeks. In A1-1 play, it'll be Watauga entertaining Sayre, and boy, Sayre has come out of nowhere, probably going to make the playoffs. Yeah. Best of luck to the Eagles tonight as they take on the Watauga Eagles. Not often that we have Eagles versus Eagles. Thank you. Somewhere Steve Miller and his band are singing. Merritt tonight is at Crescent. In A1-2 play, boy, I tell you what, the Hobart Bearcats going to have to get some help to make the playoffs. They are number 5 inside A1-2, and they're at Okemah tonight at ball game along the Fox Radio Network with Chad Fox. Mm-hmm. And it should be a victory for Hobart, but they're going to have to get some help because Frederick is ahead of them, and Frederick, remember, beat them head-to-head a couple of weeks ago. Frederick tonight is at Walters to take on that ball club. So next week, Hobart will have to take on Christian Heritage, which is a pretty good ball club, and Frederick will get Stafford. So, yeah, as I said, they're going to need some help to make the playoffs. So those are some of the games that we'll follow for you throughout the course of the evening. Also, the Altus Bulldogs look to get back on the right side of this ship as they will do battle tonight at home, taking on Lawton. They played a marvelous ball game last Saturday afternoon against Guthrie before losing in overtime. Tara Bernard Reynolds, let's go Mad Max Reynolds. The family is supporting you from Montgomery, Texas. Good to have you alongside. So they put 12 minutes up on the clock, and we're just about ready to get this one underway. As kicking it off will be Deuce Tyler, and end-over-end kick will be fielded at about the 10 to the 15, and now the 20. 25, big hole, and then knocked down at about the 28-yard line. Good return that time by Mangum. Good field position. As returning the football for the Tigers, Mason Parker. So Parker and company will go to work 1st and 10 on the first possession of the night for Mangum.
Kind of ran into one of his own men. Might have had a little bit, it's one of those last-minute decisions, which way you're going to juke, and just chose the wrong one that time.
1st and 10 now for the Tigers. They have it just outside the 28-yard line. Pistol formation here to begin the ball game. High snap, handoff, Henley, no. Keeping it, Laughlin. He'll work his way across the 30, still on his feet to the 31. A gain of 4 on the play for Remington. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 just underway. And, I talked about just being so jacked up to play this type of football game. And you really want that first jolt, that first smack to take some of the air out of you because you are so close to hyperventilating. And that includes your announcer. Empty backfield now for Laughlin. He'll send 3 wide receivers to the far side. Fires, and the pass is caught. Flag will fly. And tackled in the open field there. Was that Curtis? No, it was, instead it was Rogers. Zeke made the catch in traffic. Picked up about 3, but a penalty flag flew. Illegal formation going to be called against Mangum. Yeah. And so it'll put them behind the chains now. 2nd down and about 11, maybe 11 and a half. Oh, let me tell you about Debbie Jackson. She says, outwork your opponent, Tigers. Now you can see that down there on the field. Boy, Dirk did a great job getting the field ready for week number 9.
Surprise, surprise, right?
Yeah. Pistol formation now. Curtis in the backfield. Henley will join Laughlin. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. It's a 3-on-2 situation. They'll send a man in motion. Laughlin wants to throw. Has time. Now flush from the pocket. Flips it out here on the near side. Webb makes the catch, but he'll get tied up immediately and knocked down at the 24-yard line. And it's a loss of about 1. Coulter nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and long. So a good job by Remy to find a wide open receiver, but a good job of closing by Thomas. Sharon Sater, go Tigers. Cooper Curbo watching from Gridley, California.
All right.
So 3rd down and 14 now. Had another penalty on the play. A block in the back on Mangum. Going to be rejected, if you will, by Thomas. And why not? It's 3rd down and long. Now bunch formation to the far side. 4 wide receivers that way. Remy in the backfield by himself. He'll roll to the far side of the field. Has time. Throws across his body. Pass caught. 1st down. Great job by Rogers as he'll take it out to the 44-yard line. Boy, you don't know how difficult of a pass that is for Remington Laughlin, running away across his body and to be able to turn the shoulders and deliver a strike. Great route by Zeke to pick up the 1st down. Connie Rogers-Hewlick says, go Tigers, watching from Lake Eufaula. 1st and 10 now from 333 Dental. Jet sweep near side. That's Curtis and Henley out to the 45-yard line. Give him a gain of a yard and a half. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. I love the extended block from Talon Frazier. Don't be surprised if they don't try to get Frazier the football in space here tonight. Big kid that, boy, I tell you what, when he gets out in space, he's a load. Mangum, there it is, the hard count. Remy's excited about that as he picked up 5 free yards for his club. Hard count. Thomas jumping into the neutral zone. So 2nd down and 8 becomes 2nd down now in about 3 with the mark off. Takes it to the 49-yard line of Thomas. Just outside the 49, the line to make the 46. So a 2nd down and manageable. Colton going to keep it, or Remy going to keep it himself. And Laughlin on the left side will pick up the 1st down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 brought to you by 333 Dental. And Curtis Henley slow to get up as he got a little hitch in his giddy up at about the 43-yard line of Thomas. Craig Halford says
Thomas was ready for a full timeout.
Craig Halford says Andrea King, Ash, Emma King, let's go Tigers. Martha Cutright, happy Halloween, get 'em, Tigers and Mad Max, Washington, Florida. And our good buddy Robert Crawford has checked into the broadcast from over at Hobart.
And Dave McCook said, let's go Mangum from Myrtle Beach.
1st down. Laughlin going to keep it himself. Gets the block, has the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet at the 15. And he's knocked off his feet now at about the 11-yard line. They will mark him down at the 11. 1st and 10 brought to you by 333 Dental as Mangum has got inside the Sovereign Bank red zone. So Remington Laughlin getting it done, throwing and running the football in this opening drive. Cray Manning now in the backfield for Mangum. Cooper Curbo there as well. 1st and 10 from the 11. Mangum on the march early on. Curbo goes from near side to far side in the backfield. Laughlin, long time. Now he'll get a high snap. Takes it right up the middle. He's got room to 5 and down to the 4-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle made there by Braden Cowan. So 2nd down and about 4 for a first down. 5 for a touchdown. Mangum on 3rd and long, converting with a great pass from Laughlin to Zeke Rogers. Picked up that first down, and they've not been stopped since. There's Manny right up the middle of the field, and Cray will take it inside to 5, down to the 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards. And remember last year, Thomas stopped Mangum a couple of times deep in the red zone. High snap, Manny right up the middle, big hole, touchdown. He'll walk into the end zone for the score. And with 8:12 left in period number 1, Mangum strikes first. They've got 6 with the extra point on the way. Yeah, the offensive line really blew a big hole that time for Cray Manny, and he was able to walk in. So here we go. Snapper for Mangum. Shane Lay, the holder. Mad Max Richardson. And Derek Hammond, the kicker. Snap is back. Place kick is up. And it is good. So with 8:12 left in quarter number 1, Mangum strikes first. They lead 7-0. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Bexar County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Huckabee has joined the broadcast. She says, let's go Tigers. Put the Terriers in the doghouse. Watching from Elk City tonight. So Mangum impressive on that opening drive, but don't get overly excited, fans. I want to remind you that last year Thomas jumped out to a 14-0 lead against Mangum before they clawed their way back into the ballgame. One that the Terriers eventually won.
They do know a little bit about offense.
Yes. Mr. Littlebird and company can spin it big time. So here we go. Hammond's kick here on the near side. It will be fielded at the 21 to the 25 and going across the field to the 26 and no more. As not getting credit for the tackle, but really turning that thing back inside was Dylan Lee. Great job by Lee getting downfield to slow down that return effort that time. Cash Willis. So 1st and 10 now for Littlebird and company as they'll go to work for the first time offensively tonight. Terriers in their road white uniforms. We got the green pants and green numerals, and they're working on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. 1st and 10, they've got it here. Trailing 7-0, going to set a man in motion. Littlebird going to hand the ball off to Willis. He's got room across the 30, 35, 40, 45 down the far sideline and dragged down from behind inside Mangum territory at the 46-yard line. I'll tell you what, Cash Willis exploding on that right side, chased down from behind by a couple of DBs, including Derek Hammond and Curtis Henley, who Henley had to sit out a couple of plays when he tweaked a knee a little earlier on the offensive end. My good friend Alyssa Chandler checking in. Excited. And they'll go right back now to Littlebird. Littlebird running hard down to the 35. He's met there by a host of tacklers, but he's going to pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Alyssa likes the efforts of Mason Mitchell.
And Chris Halford said, watching from Dubuque, Iowa.
All right. So no surprise that in 2 plays, Thomas has taken it down to the Mangum 35-yard line. This is the kind of ball game we're going to have all night long. I told you. Hearns and Hagler coming out swinging. An inside handoff there to Cash Willis, and a good job coming in and getting down low to make the tackle was Bo Rogers, the Bo Dozier, getting down low and getting Cash by his shoe tops before he could get uncorked. Short gain on the play, 2nd down and 8. Clock running, 6:55 left in quarter number 1. Mangum 7-0. 3 wide receivers here on the near side for Little Bird. See if he doesn't try to spin one here. He's going to get 5 free yards. Mangum that time into the neutral zone. So Thomas guilty of it on that drive by the Tigers, and now Mangum has returned the favor to the Terriers. Brings up a 2nd down in about 2.5. Marvelous crowd on hand tonight. The band down there with us. It's a blackout night. Coach told us you're wearing black because you're going to a funeral. Little Bird going to send a man in motion. They will hand it on, cuts it back inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. We'll go the tailback, Landon Wold. And Wold knocked off his feet by Mad Max Richardson. Cooper Kerbo there as well, but another first down going to be picked up. Augustine Panetta checking in, says, let's go Tigers. They're on their heels a little bit defensively. 1st and 10, Little Bird, man in motion, going to hand it off, jet sweep. Hamer, he'll cut it back inside, breaking tackles. Inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Harper Hamer. So Hamer will make it a 1st and goal situation. And again, I am not shocked by this at all.
First defensive stand could be the one that makes the big game.
Yeah, you're right. Whoever stops whomever first. 1st and goal now for the 4-yard line for Little Bird and company. He's got Willis in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off. Cutting inside. A block by Willis and into the end zone. Did he make it? No. Down. Yeah, Tristan Dobbins. It looked like he got to the end zone, but they said he touched his knee down right around the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there. Justin Brunson, go Mangum Tigers from the warmth of my house in Mangum. Oh, Justin, that's too good, my friend. I love that. So 2nd and goal from the 1. 5:15 left here in the first quarter of play. Little Bird takes the snap himself, takes it into the end zone. Did he get there? He did, yeah. Pretty good tackle by Mangum in the open field. Cooper Kerbo hit him low, but Little Bird diving and got it just to the marker for the score. And with 5:05 left in the first, it's 7-6 with the extra point on the way. Krista Naxted says, good luck, Jackson Brooks. And the Tigers go get some hardware. So now the critical extra point going to be attempted here by Brady Miller. Miller, 57 on his uniform. Kind of unusual, but it's a good-looking kick. And with 5:05 left in quarter number 1, we are square at 7. Mangum and Thomas in a Donnybrook here in period number 1. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women at Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to receive the kick. Mason Parker here on the near side. Up top, Mason Mitchell. And set to boot the football away for the second time here in this first quarter of play will be Deuce Tripp. So Mangum and Thomas each going the length of the field. Their opening drive on the offensive end, tied at 7. Tripp kicks the football away. Little line drive here on the near side, and it will get by and roll into the end zone. That's a great decision there by Parker not to try to pick that thing up and create some problems. So
that's a hard thing to do as well.
It is, because it's a live football. If it doesn't get to the end zone, you better get on it, then you're in a terrible field position. So nice job by Mason that time. By the way, Robert Crawford, of course, he would tell us that he's watching from the moon. That's our boy.
Oh, of course.
The man who, for I don't know how long, had blank Crawford on his Facebook page, and his profile picture was just that, blank. I'll tell you what, he does come up with some funny stuff. So here we go, 1st and 10, Mangum with their second offensive possession from the 20. Laughlin, left side, gets a block, and he'll get knocked down at about the 22-yard line. Remington running off that left side. Jackson Parker over there. Curtis Henley leading the way from his fullback position. They'll give him 2, 2nd down and 8. Hello from Rosanna Schuster, who is watching the broadcast. 2nd down and 8 now for Mangum. They've got it at their own 22-yard line. Henley in the backfield. Laughlin wants to throw. Does. Near side. Caught by Zeke. Breaks a tackle. 25-30. Makes a move. Loses the football and recovered by Thomas. Oh, they said he was down.
Yeah,
all right, a break there
down
for Mangum.
Either that or it just stepped out. The side judge called that one quickly.
So a 3:33 Dental first down and a Leonard Skinnard. That's a break I was looking for right there for Mangum. It could have been disastrous. Don Schultz says stack the box on defense. And there's some eager Beavers there, or eager Terriers, if you will. As for the second time tonight, they jump into the neutral zone. It's a free 5, 1st and 5 now after the mark-off. So I don't know if Sam changes the play here or not. 1st down and 5. Empty backfield. 3 wide receivers bunched on the far side. 2 down below us. And Remy going to keep it himself. He's got the 40, 45, 50. Inside Thomas territory. Down to the 47-yard line. Remington Laughlin, and that you just open up the field there. You send 3 wide out to the far side, 2 here on the near side. Remy says, "Okay, I'll take it up the middle."
And Remy is just opening the offensive playbook for the Tigers as we move farther into the game as well.
So 1st and 10 now. Mangum has it at the 46. That first down brought to us by 3:33 Dental. Going to send a man in motion to the far side. Now bring him here on the near side. And a jet sweep to Zeke. Looks for a block. He's got the 50, 45, and no more. All that action, all that for a yard. And give credit to Thomas. They stayed at home here on the near side. As once Zeke turned the corner, I thought maybe you'd have some room. Melinda Brooks has checked in. She says, "Go Tigers." What's up, beautiful? How are you? Thank you. I appreciate it. 2nd down and 9. High snap. They go with the reverse to Mad Max. Bangs into his own man. Now breaks a tackle. Mad Max on his feet, driving for the 41-yard line. Mad Max Richardson making something out of nothing as he'll take it about 5 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd down and a long 5, short 6. And if Mad Max doesn't run into his own guy, I think he's got much more yardage. 3:10, clock running, 1st quarter, tied at 7. Split out here on the near side by himself, Mason Parker. Laughlin now wants to tuck and run, and a good job defensively that time by the linebacker. Remy Kohout didn't go anywhere. So if you're Sam, you're a gunslinger. 4th down and 6, so you go for it here. And I'm going to tell you, the way that Thomas ate up their defense, why not? So 4th down and about 6. Ball setting at about the 42.5-yard line. Remy, long snap count. Now he'll look to the bench and change the play. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Curtis in the backfield with him. Back judge now beginning to count it, as now we'll get a timeout Or do we get the 5 seconds? Timeout going to be taken. So timeout going to be taken here. 2:16 left of the first. 4th and long for Mangum. When you and I come back, it's 7-all on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Out of the timeout, Jerice Wilson-Henry says, let's go Tigers. Mad Max in the slot here on the near side. Zeke out near the numbers. And near the line of scrimmage, Mason Parker. So 3 here on the near side. They are going to go for it. 4th and about 6. Laughlin wants to throw. He'll roll near side. Plenty of time. Gets a block. Now going to tuck. Now dump it. Catch made. And a first down going to be picked up. That's a dandy catch by Mason Parker. Well, I tell you what, another difficult throw by Remy on the run. This time on the near side. Took a shot as he delivered the football. But a good job by Parker to stay with him and pick up the first down.
Also, Brian Richardson from Stroud, Oklahoma, said he's at the Stroud, Tennessee game. Says go Max, and also William Ray said let's go Tigers.
3:33 dental timeout, or first down rather taken there. Now we will get a timeout. We've got a Thomas player injured here on the near side, and boy, you hate to see that. I believe that is Landon Wold down there, and Wold, one of their star players, and Landon really in some pain. Mangum coaching staff there checking on him. Also checking Katie Bowen-Carney. Katie tonight is over there at Mountain View Gotebo. We didn't get to it in our pregame, but Mountain View Gotebo playing a huge bowl game tonight against the Cowboys of Ryan.
Yep.
The winner of that bowl game going to be a district champion. Oh, did I mention that's the same district that Tipton is in? What?
What? How's that? It doesn't even seem possible.
It does not seem possible, but it is. Tipton going to make the playoffs. Don't feel too sorry for them. All right, they're going to make the playoffs, but it's the Cowboys and the Tigers tonight over there in Mountain View Gotebo for the district championship. And Katie going to bring us up to date on that bowl game here this evening. Austin Solis has checked in. Let's go Tigers. Leave it out on the field for 60 minutes, and Fred and Gene Dillahunty have checked in as well. While they continue to work on Landon Wold, we'll take a timeout. Mangum and Thomas tied at 7 with 2:08 left in the first quarter. Classic Hits 97.7.
Career Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Well, they continue to work on Landon Wold, and concern on both sides. And was the Mangum crowd with their appreciation of Landon Wold, as he'll have to have help getting off the field. And Sam was down there in the middle of that the whole time. And when Bob Ward, the coach of Thomas, came over, Sam had a quick conversation with him about what occurred. So, unfortunately, Landon not able to put a lot of weight as he walks off the field. His teammates coming over and giving him some dap, and Mangum players doing as well. Krista Naxent says, and I know I'm probably not saying that right, Krista, but give me a break. All right. Good luck, Ryland Old, Dig Deep Tigers. Naxtet. I bet you that's pretty close.
I'm already prepared for our other one.
Yeah,
so.
Jonna, she'll be checking in at some point, and she'll want you to fill in on that. So both teams going to have to regroup here a little bit as we had a good pace of play going on, and then the injury, 2:08 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum has it 1st and 10, just inside the 35-yard line of Thomas.
Coming out of a play like that, do you try to hit them fast?
I do.
In an emotional moment?
That's exactly what I was going to say. You're 100% correct. Laughlin wants to throw, does, man wide open. That is Parker. And boy, all kinds of room in the middle of the field for Mason. As Mason Parker takes it inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. And is a 3:33 dental first down inside the red zone. Brought to us by our good friends over there and Sovereign Bank. And my goodness, Mason made that catch. He looked around and said, I thought there would be somebody here to hit me. So Parker gets the first down. Mangum moves the 6. Now Curtis with the carry. He gets keeping it here on the near side. Instead is Remy. And Laughlin will work his way down to about the 15-yard line. Boy, great sleight of hand there. I am following Curtis down that far side, but instead Remy kept it here on the near side, took it down to the 14.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Michelle Smith, Berg Moore. Good luck, Tigers. And her daughters really raking in the postseason hardware on the fast-pitch softball field. Remy, again, going to keep it himself, gets a block, takes it down to about the 13-yard line. He literally got on the backside there, a couple of his big uglies, actually putting his hand on the back of Trey Williams and pushing him through the hole. Jackson Parker there as well. It'll bring up a 3rd down now for Mangum. Hallie Smith named to the all-region team earlier this week. Both Hallie and Gracie making all-district honors. Curtis, big hole, middle of the field. He's got the 10, the 5, dives into the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Curtis Henley. Oh, what a beautiful play call that was. From about 13 yards away, the draw on a run blitz by Thomas. And when that blitzer came through the hole, Curtis went the other way and makes a dive for the end zone and scores. And Mangum retakes the lead with 37 seconds left in the first quarter of play. 13-7 with the extra point on the way. What a great play call there. The run blitz, or the blitz by Thomas in a running play, wide open for Curtis Henley. Kick is up and good by Derek Hammond. And with 37 seconds left in quarter number 1, Mangum 14, 7 for Thomas, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers.
Ahead of Derek Hammond's kickoff, let's go into the Wayback Machine when it comes to sports broadcasters from Mangum and say hello to Todd McCray.
Wow, that's way back.
Yeah, Todd checking in. He says, let's go Tigers. Here's Hammond's kick. End over end, near side, fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line by Carter Freimeyer. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Thomas. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of play.
And apparently we're making some long-distance connections on YouTube because,
really?
We had somebody that was watching from Dubuque, Iowa, and Hayden says that his grandpa's in Dubuque, Iowa, too. So there you go. We got making connections there.
The upper Midwest, and it's a whole lot cooler up there than it is here.
Oh, my.
I can promise you that. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Thomas as they'll send a man in motion. Little Bird, and we'll go with a reverse here on the near side. Good job of staying at home. Harper Heimer looked like he was headed for the house for a moment, but Cooper Curbo stayed home. And Trey Williams was there as well. He'll bring up a 2nd down and about 5. Katie Bowen Carney says Mountain View Go-To-Go Tigers not looking as sharp as the Mangum Tigers. 4:08 left in the first. 26-6, Ryan on top of Jeff Coakley's team. Knoxted. There we go. We got Knoxted's name now. 2nd down carry across the 45 and pushing his way to the midfield stripe and into Mangum territory. It's hard running by Cash Willis. And Willis on the final play of quarter number 1 will take it inside Mangum territory. Thomas will have it 1st and 10 at the Mangum 48 when you and I return to the Liberty Bowl. 14-7, Mangum on top by a touchdown on Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
All right, back at the Liberty Bowl, which, by the way, was built in 1941. And before any smart aleck comments occurred, no, I wasn't born then, but thank you for asking. 1st and 10 now, Littlebird going to keep it himself. He'll avoid a couple of tacklers and take it to the 46. A gain of a couple. Good job of spying by Clayton Caskey to stay with the quarterback. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Craig Manning was in there as well. So Mangum, 2nd down and 8 here, leading 14-7. Knoxted. Remember that, Knoxted. 2nd down and 8, Littlebird from the pistol formation. Wants to throw, does. Pass caught by Hamer. Harper breaks a tackle, takes it inside the 40 down to the 39. That'll be shy of a 1st down by about a yard. That'll be 3rd down and 1. Mad Max Richardson on the play. By the way, Jonna has checked in. She says, Happy Halloween. Third down. Sorry. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Hamer in the slot. Littlebird going to hand the football off, though. That'll be a 1st down. As tackled at the 35-yard line will be the tailback, Cash Willis. And a good job by Cooper Curbo to make the play. So they'll move the sticks now down to the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 for Thomas. Well, they said his knee touched at the 36. Okay, they will keep it at the 36. So 1st and 10 from the 36 for the Terriers. Mangum on top, 14-7. 10:40 and running the first half of play. Hamer in the slot. Luke Meyer out high. Little Bird wants to throw. He's got all kinds of time. Going to go upstairs. Got a man. Pass is in and out of the hands of the wide receiver who got behind the defensive secondary. Unable to hold on was Tristan Dobbins. Woo! A big break there for Mangum. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah. Little Bird can spin it, and boy, he put it right on Dobbins' hands. But Tristan couldn't hold on. 2nd down now. And Little Bird, he's way too good of a passer to be able to stand back there like you're playing 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi before you can rush the quarterback. Going to send a man in motion here. He'll hand it on the jet sweep. Blocking on that left side and hard running as well for Warren Komostov. And he will pick up the 1st down. They had Komostov stopped prior to that 1st down marker, but he kept pushing the pile and took it down to the 25. So they'll move the sticks now with 10:18 left in the first half of play. Good afternoon, or good evening, actually, to Brenda Rogers, who has checked in. Hi, Brenda.
Both offenses still moving at will.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you go find that fight between Hearns and Hagler in 85, and that's what this is. They're just throwing haymakers at one another. So 1st and 10 now for the Terriers. Wide receivers split to each side. They'll go pistol formation. Little Bird with time throws. Pass it again through the hands of Tristan Dobbins.
That was hit both hands.
Well, and that's a tough catch for Dobbins. I mean, Little Bird's got to put that out in front of him, not behind him. As Dobbins tried to put on the brakes and come back to the football, couldn't get it done. Terry Williams says, "Go Mangum Tigers." Terry, good to have you alongside. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. Luke Meyer in motion, far side, near side. Now he'll stop. Little Bird going to hand the football off to Willis on the jet sweep. Willis breaking tackles, cuts it back inside, and he'll take it inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Cooper Curbo is there. Well, I tell you what, they run that jet sweep so well. So 1st and goal now. As Krista Knoxted said, "Hey, good job." I guess I should have said, "Yes, Krista Fletcher, definitely easier to say." Yeah, it is, Krista. Thanks. Jet sweep near side, Hamer.
Nice.
Harper strung out, and good job that time defensively by Mangum, as my erstwhile colleague told you. Shane Lee, Cooper Curbo in on this time. Clayton Caskey as well. Maybe a half-yard on the play. 2nd and goal. Yeah, I mean, come on, Krista. If you got, if you're giving me a quiz and I got Fletcher and that other name, I mean, come on, give the guy a break. That's good stuff.
Brian Richardson said 1st to 50 wins.
He may be right. This is backyard football at its finest. I talked about the 1 Mississippi. That's kind of what it looks like. Jet sweep now. Willis trying to turn the corner. And again, a great job of stringing it out. That time it's the bulldozer getting it done. Great job by Bo to string that one out. Mad Max got credit for the tackle. With all let me tell you about my good buddy Jackson Brooks. But that's Bo making the back Willis go east and west instead of north and south. So 3rd down now. 3rd and goal. Ball just inside the 10-yard line. And again, you've really got to be careful of Little Bird here. He can pick you apart. Ty going to send a man in motion, fakes the handoff, wants to throw, got all kinds of time. Now gets some pressure from Jackson. The reverse, ball fake. Dipsy, fires back in the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 4th and goal. That is some pretty good defense by a couple of big old bodies out there. Jackson Brooks and Shane Lee not going to win any kind of dance contest, but they kept their feet underneath them there and were able to force Little Bird to throw high and outside and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. What you got?
How much time?
7:53 left here in this first half of play.
Just had somebody asking.
So Little Bird and company on 4th and goal from just inside the 10. 3 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 up top. Little Bird looks near side, throws across the middle. It's a screen pass and a great tackle in the open field by that man, number 32, Sater Your kid did it! Cooper Curbo with the touchdown, saving tackle. Screen pass the Tacoma staff, and boy, good job by Cooper reading his keys and staying there to make the tackle, and Mangum will get it on downs at the 7:47 mark.
First stop of the game.
Yep. Yeah, that was the third offensive possession of the night, and the first time that the team possessing the football did not score. So Mangum has it now, 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Laughlin going to keep it himself, and it looked like he was going to have some room in the middle, but he got knifed down at about the 6-yard line. Well, they'll actually give him about 2 on the play. So 2nd down and 8, a little bit more than I suspected. Into the ball game will come Talon Frazier, and again, that Frazier is a big body, blocks extremely well. But if I can, because I don't think the tendency has been all year to get the ball into his hands often. I don't think Thomas is going to be keying on him. I got to find a way to get it in Talon Frazier's hands. Direct handoff here to Curtis, and Curtis made a move at the line of scrimmage, a little spin move at do-si-do, and it didn't work. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 8.
Kobe Bear says, woohoo Tigers.
Did you say Yogi Bear?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. Okay, all right. I was going to say, hey, boo-boo, want to steal a Big Dick biscuit?
Gee, Uncle Yogi.
So 3rd and about 8 now. Laughlin going to roll here on the near side. Looks, fires, pass. Caught here. Oh, nope, in and out of the hands, they said, of Zeke Rogers. Zeke. You can hear Sean Johnson saying, oh, so close. I don't think Zeke was out of bounds. I don't know that he held on to the football. Rogers trying to make a catch here on the near side and couldn't get it done, so it'll be 4th down now for Mangum. They'll have to punt the football away. And again, another tough pass by Remy, but he put it right on the hands of Zeke. And again, they said it was incomplete. So it'll be 4th down now. Laughlin in punting formation. I don't think you fake it here. And got some pressure. Remy got it away, and they ran into him.
Man alive.
Ball going to die at about the 40 or at the 36-yard line. But the question is that running into the kicker, or is that the personal foul? If it's the 5 yards, it's the big one. Ouch. So they came after Laughlin. Remember last year, Thomas blocked a punt. It was critical in the ball game. And they came after Laughlin here and blasted into him after he got rid of the football. But that'll be a 15-yard mark-off and a 1st down for the Tigers.
Misty Howard said, let's go Tigers.
There may be some Thomas viewers. We hope that if you are there, you'll check in. Thomas, of course, has their own excellent broadcasts, but maybe they're interested in listening to the B team tonight. So the 15-yard mark-off will take the football across the 20 to the 21. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Mangum. 6:21 left in the first half of play. They lead 14-7. Drive kept alive via penalty. Empty backfield now for Laughlin. He hands it off to Mad Max. Jet sweep right side. Max across the 25 out to the 30 and the 31-yard line. Mad Max Richardson getting a 3:33 dental 1st down on that carry. And Mad Max, big, thick kid. But, boy, when he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield, he showed some pretty good speed. Got that 1st down.
No. They did not give him a good mark on that.
Are you kidding me? You're right.
2nd and 1.
Boy, originally it looked like he was at about the 33. They moved it back to the 30.5-yard line. 2nd down, half-yard. Laughlin gets Thomas to flinch, but they don't go into the neutral zone this time. Rogers and Richardson stacked here on the near side. 2nd down and 1. Pistol formation, high snap. Remy, flush from the pocket, keeps his balance and now gets tackled back at about the 25-yard line. That high snap again, it got them off schedule. I think that was going to be a handoff to Curtis Henley. And the high snap got him off schedule. And Henley wasn't there to get the handoff. And It goes down as a sack.
A loss of 6 on the play.
Third down now, ball, and that spot becomes even more critical. Third down now, ball at the 25-yard line. The line to bank, as we told you just a moment ago, the 32. Laughlin, he gets flush from the pocket, now climbs the pocket and gets sacked again. Boy, I tell you what, Thomas just pinning their ears back and coming after Remington Laughlin. So back-to-back sacks, it'll be 4th down and 10. By the way, Teresa Sainer has come up with a name for Cooper. It's Turbo Cooper. Turbo Cooper, Curbo, all right.
Turbo Curbo.
So Mangum will punt it again. 4th and about 9. Willis at his own 45. Well, at his own 40 now. Laughlin, nice kick. Willis chases it to the sideline, and that ball will go out of bounds. Thomas will get it 1st and 10 at their own 40. What do they mark it out?
46 is what it looks like they're marking.
Going to be the 46. So, wow. He chased that one to the 41. All right, then. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Terriers at the 46. 4:57 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 14-7. By the way, I hope that you're able to see some of the great costumes that go by the camera here this evening. Folks going all out for Halloween, and I absolutely love it. Little Bird and company now, 1st and 10. Luke Meyer here on the near side. Got a man in the slot, going to send him in motion. That's Komostov. They'll hand it off to him. He'll spin off a tackler and take it to the 50. A gain of about 4 on the play, and a penalty flag will fly.
Late one.
From the back judge. And a lot of times, that is one of two things. That is a holding, or that is a face mask. And I think it's going to be a personal foul face mask. Yep. You could tell by the way the Mangum kids were reacting that it was going to go against the Tigers. So that will take the football all the way down to the 35-yard line and set up a 1st down and 10 for the Terriers.
The Cooper fan club also chiming in on YouTube. Sonny's truck.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now from the 35 for Little Bird and company. He'll hand it off, deep handoff, Willis. He'll pick up 3 and no more. Gets ripped back by Trey Williams. Also getting off the pile, Cooper Curbo and Clayton Caskey. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. And I tell you what, and I don't know if you can tell the speed on your camera, on your television set or your device that you're watching on, but the speed that both teams are playing at is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is hard, and it is at 10. And nobody taking a play off. Little Bird wants to throw across the middle, pass caught, and inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. Harper Hamer has got the touchdown on the night. We'll pick up the 1st down. So just a little quick hitter there to Hamer. Found that zone, picked up the 1st down. Now Thomas wants to go hurry up. 1st and 10, they've got it. Inside Mangum territory. Now they'll slow it down. In the backfield, Cash Willis now with Little Bird.
Quick moving first half.
Here's the kiss of death. Willis gets the handoff. Great penetration there. As coming in from his linebacker position to make the play will be Bo Rogers. So the Bo-Dozier getting it done. Maybe a half yard. 2nd down and long for Little Bird and company. 3:25 and running the first half. Mangum 14-7. The first 3 drives resulted in touchdowns. 2 for Mangum, 1 for Thomas. Little Bird wants to throw. Pump fake, now rolls near side. Getting chased by Shane. Coming up, making the play, Diego Tellis. Great job by Tellis and Cooper Curbo. They close quickly on Little Bird. As Little Bird thought he was going to get the 1st down and more, he'll pick up 7, and it brings up a 3rd down and 3 as they bounce him down at about the 15-yard line. The Little Bird, he was ready to set sail. 2:45 left in the first half of play. Teresa Hopper Williams, watching from Yukon. I'm assuming the one in Oklahoma, not the one Don't worry, Nerl, I'll save you in Canada. So third down now at about 3.5. Hamer in the backfield. Little Bird wants to throw, does. Pass caught by Hamer, and he'll pick up the first down. They have run that play to perfection tonight. Thomas have. A little short hitch. The running back or the tight end will just go down about 4 yards, 5 yards, set down in that zone. And Little Bird delivering strikes all night long. So it's another first and goal situation for Thomas. They've got it at about the 5-yard line. Little Bird wants to keep it himself. He'll juke, jive, and get drilled at about the 4-yard line. Cooper Curbo in on the stop. Bo Rogers as well. So the linebackers really filling the gaps there. It'll bring up a second down and goal.
I thought you were going to give a little shout out to Brian Setzer on that one.
Well,
jumping, jiving, and
jump and jive. Yeah, I forgot about that Brian Setzer song.
A little wailing too.
Second down and 5. Inside handoff here, and breaking tackles and driving for the end zone, and getting in for the score is Komastov. Warren. Oh, they said he was down.
He blew the play dead whenever he was still.
Okay.
Wow.
Komastov was still on his feet, driving for the end zone, and you're right, they blew it dead. He got into the end zone. Bob Ward not happy about this, and I don't blame him. So it'll be third down and goal from the 1-yard line.
Wow.
So Warren got in. Yeah, that was a touchdown. Little Bird going to keep it himself on the left side. Wait a minute. Stop this one before it gets it away. Penalty flags will fly. Chris Harper is checked in. He's watching from West Texas.
Ooh, how big is that stoppage?
Well, again, I go back to, the placement that I thought that Mad Max got the first down on the drive for Mangum, and then they got stymied on the next 2 plays. Here, Komastov looks like he gets into the end zone. They stop the play at the 1-yard line, and now a 5-yard mark-off on a procedure call. Wow. Elaine Mills-Smith says, let's go Mangum.
And the clock rolling under a minute.
Kenneth Silk says, go Tigers. 40 seconds left in the first half of play, 14-7. Angela D. Shelton has checked in. She says, go Tigers. Mangum wanted to know when that 40-second clock is going to wind. Little Bird wants to throw. Pump fake, got room here on the near side. Little Bird tries to make a move, dives, end zone, scores. He is so tough in the open field. Ty Little Bird with the score. 14-13. 25 seconds left in the first half of play. Critical extra point on the way now for Thomas. And keep in mind the Terriers will get the ball to begin the third period of play. So in to try the extra point, Brady Miller a senior. The holder, by the way, Kason Freimeyer. Snap is back, hold is true, kick is up. Damn, boy, I tell you what, that would have been good from 50. So with 25 seconds left in the first half of play, we are knotted 14 apiece. Mangum and Thomas on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit WOSC.edu or call us at 580-477-2000. and start reaching higher today.
25 seconds left in the first half of play, and this one exactly like we thought it would be. We're tied at 14. As the officials having a conversation with the kicking team from Thomas. And I'm not sure what the question is about. As you pan the crowd, you tell me, and check out some of the great costumes. I see one of the Minions down below us, a Spider-Man as well. And I don't know what that contraption, that red I guess that's a rabbit. That's a Valentine Halloween rabbit.
Yeah, I was wondering about that myself.
Down there on the front, that just looks hard to walk in. So 25 seconds left to the first half. Let's see if Thomas doesn't roll this one on the ground and then give Mangum an opportunity to come up with a return. And they do. A little hopper going to be picked up at about the 28, out to the 30, 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Mangum from there with 21 seconds left in the first half of play and a couple of timeouts. And Sam Powers is a riverboat gambler indeed. I would not be surprised if he doesn't pull some sort of, we were mentioning rabbits a moment ago with that contraption down there, tries to pull a rabbit out of his hat here.
I guarantee he's got a 1st and 65 play. I'm just saying.
Late to get on the field is Bo. Rogers in the slot. Zeke here near us. Pistol formation. And Remy going to get 5 free yards. And again, into the neutral zone. A violation by this group from Thomas. So the 3rd time they have jumped in the neutral zone tonight. Mangum did it once on their end. So that'll give 5 free yards for Mangum. It's 1st and 60.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, 65.
So they're going to run. You had to figure this was going to happen. Bo going to get it on the sweep and throw back across his body. He got hit as he delivered the football. It was intended for Remington. That play took 7 seconds, 13 seconds left to the first half of play. So they tried to sneak Bo in there late in that sequence, but Thomas, well coached, and they knew what was coming, and they ran a little toss sweep to Bo, and now they'll just simply take a knee and let the half come to an end, I think. Remy takes a high snap, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. Ball came loose, though. Oh, my goodness. And Thomas will get it with 7 seconds left in the first half of play. Uh-oh.
I bet they don't kneel on it.
No. And Remy, trying to gain some extra yardage, he turned his back to the play, and when he did not see the defender come around from the side and pull that football out of his arms. So now Little Bird, who has got the arm to throw it 42 yards in the air, will have at least one shot. 7 seconds left in the half. Hamer going to go in motion here on the near side. Little Bird wants to throw. Fires, pass, caught by Dobbins at the 30-yard line. And he'll get out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 2 seconds left. So it's 1st and 30 now for Thomas. And if you're on the defensive side for Mangum, you have got to not let anybody get behind you. Let them catch in front, go make a tackle, and go regroup at halftime. You cannot let anyone get behind you. And if there is a ball up for grabs, don't try to catch it. Knock it down, knock it down, knock it down. So here we go, Little Bird and company. 1st and 30, 2 seconds left. Little Bird, pump fake, look, comes near side. Pressured by Jackson, still on the run, fires the football. It's up for grabs, and now it is knocked away, incomplete. There were 3 defenders in black shirts there, and a good job by Mangum to defend the goal line. Well, that first half, all that we expected and a little bit more. 14 on the board for Mangum, 14 for Thomas. A district championship bowl game played exactly how it should be in the first half. 14 all at the intermission. Thomas and Mangum, we're at the Liberty Bowl, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
And for Liberty Bowl, 14-all, Mangum and Thomas in a game that has been as good as the build-up leading to it here on this Halloween Friday night. Let's enjoy some halftime brought to us by Cattlemen's Bank. Let's join the band down at midfield as they perform here on this Halloween. It's halftime. Mangum and Thomas, 14-all. Here's the Mangum Band.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
At the half, we're tied at 14. Mangum and Thomas Terriers will get the ball to begin the third quarter of play. I want to remind you of the store-wide sale alert that is going on at Western Traditions Furniture. They've got a 20% off store-wide sale. It's the perfect time to start your Christmas shopping. Yeah, that's right, because tomorrow's November 1st, in case those of you weren't aware of that little salient fact.
What? Is there something coming up shopping-wise?
Could be. I don't know. But tomorrow's November 1st. So, yeah, the holiday shopping season has arrived. And with that in mind, we invite you to drop by our good friends over there at Western Traditions Furniture. You'll find them on the square in Mangum. They're open tomorrow from 10 until 6. In fact, Tuesday through Saturday, they're open from 10 to 6. And they've got plenty of new arrivals just in time for the holiday season. We're talking furniture, home decor, and unique gift ideas as well. It does exclude cowhide rugs and Thompson art. But again, come see them tomorrow on the square in Mangum. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Hurry in and grab your favorites while they are on sale. The store-wide sale at Western Traditions Furniture in Mangum.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And Western Traditions, by the way, and J&P Mexican Cafe. J&P Mexican Cafe, new sponsors here of our broadcast on Classic Hits 97.7 and also along the Facebook locations. Good to have you alongside. 14-all at the half. Your thoughts on that first half of play, my friend?
Pretty even all the way around. Unfortunately, the Tigers with a late turnover and luckily to make that stand before time expired in the first half.
Jeff and Amy Hart have checked in. They say go Tigers, and we check in and tell you that our teacher of the week has been Miss Marcia Alexander. I have to wonder out loud, has anyone said to Miss Alexander, Marcia? I bet if they have, she's given them that look. Anyhow, Marcia Alexander, she's a math teacher at Mangum High School. Thank you for all that you do for our students at the high school. Marcia Alexander, not Marcia Alexander. Somebody will probably walk into class on Monday morning and say, hey, Michael Barnes said it's all right if I called you Marcia. I did not say that. By the way, I don't know if this occurred or not. The Mangum High School, there was supposed to be a pop-up of bundt cakes. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah, nothing bundt cakes.
Nobody offered anything about that to us.
I mean, you know, the cinnamon are my favorite, in case you're wondering. And I know I didn't get a birthday cake, so there you go. Anyhow, 20% off all sales donated to the Mangum Tiger football program for that pop-up here tonight. And we appreciate them coming by and seeing us. And I want to remind you that there is a fifth quarter tonight. First Methodist Church of Mangum will have fifth quarter for grades 6 through 12. And is following the game. They've got food, games, and Halloween bingo with lots of great prizes. At the half, we're tied at 14. Our halftime brought to us by Cattleman's Bank, and we return to the Liberty Bowl after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
So I was lucky enough to celebrate another birthday this week, and thanks to all of you who gave me a shout out in one other form or fashion. But there's one individual greeting that I did want to pay special attention to, and I know that it's somebody that you know quite well, and I think that you'll echo my sentiments when I talk about Gail Ledbetter. Gail wishing me a happy birthday yesterday, and she just exudes, and always has for as long as I've known her, class, dignity, grace, compassion. She is just an absolutely treasure. And the fact that I had an opportunity to work with her and learn from her, not anything about radio, but just about the kind of person that you should be. Gail, thank you so much. Thank you for the friendship for all these years, and absolutely love that woman. She has got a great family. She got kids and grandkids, and I think now she has even great-grandkids. So, Gail, again, I cannot say it enough. I appreciate the love and the friendship that you and I have experienced over the years, and what a great person you are. And if I ever grow up, and Lord knows that's not going to happen, but if I ever do, may I emulate you. So, and while we have just a moment before kickoff, I have to get in one more thing, because I know you will appreciate this. So earlier this week, my good friend Todd Glenn down there at the Alta City Gym called and said, "Barnes, are you ready to make your debut refereeing basketball?" And I said, what the heck, why not? So Tuesday night I went down and refereed 4 bowl games, and I forgot how much fun I had doing that. The energy and the excitement. I had an absolute ball, no pun intended, doing that on Tuesday night. Now, the flip side is that I also am not as young as I used to be. And in the second boys game, I was backpedaling and got a cramp in my calf. And I went down, and as Al Davis used to say, the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. Well, I went down hard. Now, I've played enough sports, and I've fallen enough in my life that I know to keep my head up, and I did. But my glasses went everywhere. I went everywhere. And I did a quick inventory that nothing was broken. And then I heard this voice, a very kind male voice say, "Sir, do you need help getting up?" And I'm like, hell no, I don't need any help getting up. I'm getting up. So, yeah.
I'm sure it was graceful, though, Mike.
Oh, no, there was nothing graceful about it. But it was a lot of fun. Anyhow, and when you get to be my age, when you hear somebody saying to you in a kind voice, "Hey, old person, do you need help getting up?" I mean, that's what the guy was saying, but he was saying it nice. Here's the kickoff by Hammond to begin the third period of play, fielded at about the 8-yard line to the 15, 20, 25, breaking tackles to the 30, and out to the 34-yard line. We'll go by Cash Willis. It's a good field position for Little Bird and company to begin the third period of play. Jenna Scott, go Mangum Tigers. They're watching from the Methodist Church, reminding about the 5th quarter after the ball game. Great prizes, B-I-N-G-O, and bingo was his name. Kids 6th through 12th grades are more than welcome to be a part of that.
I always like the later verses where you had clapping in there.
Well, I'm not that coordinated, as is evidenced by the fact that I fell the other night refereeing basketball. Littlebird going to keep it himself. 40, 45, and out to the 50-yard line. And he'll actually get into Mangum territory. Knocked off his feet at the 48-yard line. Remington Laughlin in on the stop. Clayton Caskey as well, but not before Littlebird picks up a first down and takes it inside Mangum territory. So a couple of chunk plays to begin the third quarter for this group from Thomas. And again, both teams undefeated on the season. Mangum challenged last week, about the only game that either team had been challenged. Jet sweep, Hamer and Harper tackled in the backfield. Big play there by Reddington Laughlin. So Laughlin, who's taken some lumps at the quarterback position, says, I'm going to give some back here on defense. So a loss of a pair. We'll say second and about a dozen. Minute gone by here in period number 3. Tied at 14. We're down to about 40 on Facebook. At one time we were up in the 80s. So folks coming back after halftime, no doubt. Second down. Little Bird, low snap, going to keep it himself. Got room up the middle. Still on his feet as he skitters away. Finally tackled by Clayton Caskey, but not before he gets to the 40-yard line. That'll bring up a third down and about a yard. So when you've got a weapon like Little Bird back there, he can get it back for you in a hurry. Mark him down officially at the 41. So it'll be third down and a yard and a half.
Watching from Nowata, Oklahoma.
Nowata, home of the Ironheads. Third and a yard, Little Bird. He'll send Luke Meyer in motion, hand it off now. Big hole right side, Willis. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Bo Rogers in on the stop. Mad Max Richardson as well. But again, that line of scrimmage is teeing off now for Thomas. And they are pushing Mangum down the field. Another first down for the Terriers. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. They have not led in the ball game. Tied here at 14. Little Bird in the backfield with him is Willis. They'll change the play. Willis, near side, far side. He'll block now for Little Bird. Little Bird will get it inside the 25 down to the 24. Penalty flag will fly, and that's in the area of either holding or a push in the back. And it will be a hold. So there have been a couple of times tonight that Thomas has hurt themselves with penalties, and here is one.
Big opportunity for the Tigers defense.
Yeah, they have been on their heels to begin this third period of play. So the hold going to mark it, it's a spot fraction. Infraction, not a fraction. 1/8 plus 1/4. It'll move the ball back to the 38-yard line. The line to make is the 18, so it'll be first and about 20 now. And this in a man in motion here on the near side. Little Bird going to keep it right up the middle. Gets a block. Has the 30 inside the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. So he'll get the 10 back. It'll bring up a second down now in about 9. Dennis Halford watching from Willow. David Henry, want to give a big, huge shout-out to my kiddos tomorrow. Millie, Janelle Lee, and Dawson Henry. They will be celebrating birthdays, numbers 6 and 27, respectively. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear kiddos, happy birthday to you. Second down and 10. Little Bird hands it off on the jet sweep to Willis, and Willis runs into a stone wall. They'll give him the 26, but it'll bring up a third down and long. Good job that time of turning it back inside by Shane Lee, and big A there to finish that one off, Aiden Augustine. So third down and 8, but I ain't got to believe this is 4-down territory, although the place kicker can boom him from anywhere. Brady Miller, yeah. Brady can kick him from anywhere.
Be about 43 from here.
Christy Bechtel has checked in. Hello, Christy. Third down now, third down and 8. Little Bird going to keep it on the right side. Little jab step. Going to come back here on the near side following blockers. And he'll get near the first down inside the 20. Down to about the 18. Let's see on the mark. And they'll give it to him. Move the stick. So Little Bird getting it done on the third down and long. And Little Bird, he's got great feet. You see that when he stands back there and throws the football, but he also has great footwork when he runs. And he picks up a first down there. So Mangum yet to force a turnover tonight. 7:35 left in the third. Little Bird and company on the move. They've got it 1st and 10. Little crossbuck action there. Inside handoff Willis. He's breaking tackles and spins inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. And that will be near a first down. 2nd and about a half yard, they say. 7:15 left in the 3rd. And now Bob Ward can open up his playbook here. 2nd and a half yard, although I don't know why you would, because the offensive line is dominating things right now for Thomas.
Playbook's been doing pretty well in its own.
Little Bird in the backfield by himself. 3 wide receivers split on the far side. Dobbins here on the near side by himself, but Little Bird going to keep it himself. Makes a jab step, and he'll get stopped that time at the line of scrimmage. Good job that time defensively by Mangum. Shane Lee getting off the bottom of the pile. Also rolling off of that one, Big A, Aiden Augustine. And Jackson Brooks helped out as well. Now Jackson going to come to the sidelines. It's your 3 big uglies up front getting it done. 2nd down now. 2nd and about 2. Actually, it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 2, yeah. Little Bird going to hand it off and cutting back inside. Picking up that first down is Comastaff. And now the ball comes free. Mangum's got it. Down the far sideline. Out to the 25-yard line. Oh, my goodness. We called for the turnover, and there it is. Clayton Caskey came up with a loose football. It's Curtis Henley instead. Curtis Henley comes up with the ball, and Mangum, doggies, dodges a bullet there. Now they're on the offensive side of the football. Katie Bow and Kearney checking in from east of here. Mountain View Goodebo trailing Ryan at the half, 44-6. Cowboys in front of the Tigers. 14 all here. Laughlin keeps it himself, looks for a block, cuts it back inside. He's got the 30, still on his feet, and spins out to the 32-yard line. They'll give him the 33. Hard running by Remington Laughlin. He'll gain 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, Chad said Hobart was up 30-0 at the half. And the Altus was 30-8 going into the half.
Bulldogs playing Lawton over at Hightower Memorial Stadium. Hobart on the road at Okemah. They've got to have that one, and they've got to have a win in Week 10 for a chance at the playoffs. Here's Laughlin now. He's got a big hole. Left side, 40, breaks a tackle, 45. He's at the 50 and runs out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Thomas. Laughlin running hard and picking up that first down. And now we've got a case of cramps for one of the Terrier players down there at about the 41-yard line of Mangum. So a timeout here, and this is a good timeout for Mangum. Laughlin a little bit gassed after that last run. Needs a break here. He was tired, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he was done fighting upfield and was heading to the sidelines.
Picked up that 3:33 dental first down. 5:19 left in the 3rd. Tied at 14. Mangum with a football and on the move on Classic Hits 97.7. So we'll keep it right here as they tend to the injured player, Ford Thomas. And again, it looks like it's cramps in both legs.
More information, phone 580-78.
And
there, figured it
there's
out.
a lovely and talented Paul Shields when we need him. So a bit of a timeout here. Mangum with a football and on the move. And we talked about it with Coach in the pregame show, and he's talked about it a couple of times. This is kind of it's a level-headed bunch. They don't get really excited, but they did get excited at the end of that play, and Remington Laughlin leading the cheers. So you like that when the quarterback is doing it. And they continue to work on the player. I haven't been able to get a number yet, but it looks like he's working on both legs, and looks like on the right leg, and rubbing that calf. In the meantime, the left leg, I think, is cramping up as well because they're peeling back the toe, which is how you try to get that cramp to go away. Injured player, by the way, was Hunter Reinschmidt. And Hunter gets up, and he's okay.
He says, speak for yourself.
Yeah, no kidding. When you're in college, you do stupid things, right? And so I remember getting
that was the last time I did anything stupid was college.
Well,
yeah.
You start doing things there. So I get a cramp in my hamstring, and one of my buddies says, "Here, I can fix it for you," and he punches me in the hamstring. I'm like, what are you doing?
Makes you stronger.
Yeah. David Henry, glad that your daughter is all smiles. We love it when kiddos are happy. That's what we do for a living. So, Millie, happy birthday to you, kiddo.
Kobe Bear said, watching from Eufaula, and Don Kaufman said, let's go Tigers from the Kaufman family.
Hello, Don. That was the name of my running back coach in high school. I don't think it's the same one, though. Laughlin going to keep it himself. He's got the 40, still on his feet, and he drags tacklers down to the 36-yard line. Remington Laughlin is literally taking the game on his shoulders. Our good friend Mike Reimer from up there at Cordell checking in, saying, go Tigers.
There was a cow out in front of his store today.
A live cow? Real cow?
It was him in a cow costume running down the street.
Oh, okay. Mike was in a cow costume?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that one.
Oh, check it out on Facebook.
First down now. Laughlin again going to keep it himself. Hit at the 35, and that's all he's going to get is a yard on the play. That'll bring up a second down and 9. And they're setting up something here. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. So second down at 9. Checking in, Mason Parker. He's here on the near side. In the slot, Coulter Webb. And then next to him is Mad Max. Zeke up top by himself. Second down at 9. They'll change the play now. 4:15 left in the third. Tied at 14. Watch the back judge, see if he's counting down yet, and he does right now. They'll send Max in motion. Mad Max with a crackback block. Remington right up the middle of the field inside the 30, pushes the pile down to the 29-yard line. It'll be third down from there. Third and about 3.5. It's got to be 4-down territory. I keep thinking of Mike River in a cow costume. Bo in at quarterback now. And he'll get the high snap. Bo met at the line of scrimmage, moving the pile forward, and they'll give him the 28.5. So it's going to be 4th down and about 2. Laughlin will come back in. Mason Parker comes in as well.
They marked him a yard loss.
Wow, they did. You're right. Back to the 30. Huh. So Laughlin in the backfield by himself. Henley here on the near side. 3 wide receivers up top. Talon Frazier at the tight end position. You hear the crowd below us. Movement by Frazier. So Mangum, boy, they had a play designed, and now going to have to switch things because of the movement. Instead of 4th and 2, it's about 4th and 7. But again, you're not going to kick a field goal here. Still going to go for it on 4th down. 2:50 and running in the third quarter. Mangum going on a long, sustained drive after a fumble recovery by Curtis Henley. Now Henley in the backfield for the pistol formation. He's there with Remington. Parker here on the near side. Here comes Mad Max. Laughlin wants to throw. Slip screen. Parker looks for a block, and he'll make it to the first down marker. In fact, he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. So Thomas had that one sniffed out. Mangum tried to take advantage of the fact that they had been pinning their ears back on passing downs and went with a slip screen here on the near side, but good job by the defense to hold their own and keep Mangum from picking up the first down. John Murrow says, let's go Tigers. as the breeze has picked up just a little bit here.
Surprise, surprise in Southwest Oklahoma.
So 1st and 10, Thomas will get it back. 2:30 left in the third. Little Bird going to hand it off to Willis, and Willis will get the 35, maybe the 36. Running hard on that right side. Give him a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Cray Manny in on the stop, along with Mad Max. 2nd down and 8.
That first yard wasn't painful, but that second yard came hit back.
Yeah. Yeah, Manny stuck his helmet in there pretty good, didn't he? 2nd down now. Little Bird. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 split here on the near side. Low snap, he'll go down and get it. Wants to throw it across the middle. Pass is caught by Willis. Willis tackled from behind, but not before he picks up the 1st down inside Mangum territory at the 49-yard line. And again, just that little dump pass. They have done that all night long with a wide variety of receivers and backs, and just let them take 4 or 5 steps across the line of scrimmage and sit down in that empty zone. And then they've got about 10 yards of clear sailing in front of them. At the 49 now of Mangum. Little Bird and company with 1:25 left in the third. So what we thought was going to be a high-scoring game has really settled in to a slugfest. Little Bird with time, wants to go deep across the top. He's got a man, pass is caught at the 10, the 5, and into the end zone for the score. Warren Komostov. And Komostov got behind the defense, and again, if you give Ty Littlebird that much time, he is going to pick you apart. And he delivered a strike there for the score.
Yeah, the receiver got behind the defense, and yeah, he's got the arm to put the ball where it needs to be.
Well, one of the things that has happened all night long, Littlebird and company have run the ball so well that the DBs have been making so many tackles that they get a little peek inside to take away that run, and suddenly the wide receiver's gone behind him, and Littlebird delivers the strike. Extra point now on the way for Brady Miller. Snap is good, hold is true, kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:08 left in the third quarter of play, for the first time tonight, they're on top. They are the Terriers. They've got 21. Mangum with 14. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
By the Mangum Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in Southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Mangum didn't take advantage of that turnover. They turned it over on downs, and Tyson Littlebird and company took advantage of it, and the Terriers lead it now. It's 21-14. How does Mangum respond after getting the standing 8 count? That kick's going to sail into the end zone. Mangum will get a 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. Shayla Willis is checked in. She says, let's go, boys. World Series tonight, resuming back in Canada. Blue Jays leading 3-2 in that best-of-7 set. And I got to tell you, I love Toronto. They're just a fun ball club to watch. Play hard, play with enthusiasm. And of course, Vlad Guerrero looks like he could play in a beer league softball group and get along just well. Here's Henson. Curtis breaking tackles across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. They'll give him the 28. So Henley with a gain of 8. Second down and 2.
Yeah, they were. I've only seen 2 American League teams play, and that was the Mariners against the Blue Jays in the first year of their run of championships.
Speaking of runs, there's Henley across the 30 out to the 33. He's got the first down. Curtis Henley back-to-back runs, and I think coach has decided to challenge his offensive line a little bit and say, hey, you guys need to take over, need to get us back in this ball game. 35 seconds left in the third period. 21-14, Henley for a third time. He'll come on the near side, and this time he'll get stopped after about a 2-yard gain out of bounds at the 35. It'll be second down and 8. 27 seconds left here in the third. Shohei Ohtani, though, is otherworldly. I mean, he is so much fun to watch.
He's a little bit impressive, isn't he?
It is unreal. By the way, 3-1 that ball game after 5. The Dodgers in front of the Blue Jays. Second down here, inside handoff. Mad Max looks to get to the outside. He's got the 40, 45, still at his feet, 50, down the far sideline, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Mad Max Richardson with a touchdown run. Yes! 65 yards for Mad Max. And Mangum a point away from tying this one up. That is a play that has worked all year long for Mangum. They go to Henley one way. Curtis then on the reverse on the inside to Mad Max, and he goes 65 for the score. Extra point now on the way for Derek Hammond. Mad Max got to collect himself and hold it. Kick is on its way. It is up, and it is good. So with 13 seconds left in the third, we're tied at 21. Come on back to the edge of your seat after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar. Go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Don Craig, you're right. It is a great day to be a Tiger, and especially if you're mad like Max, who went 65. And you saw everything that Max brings to the table.
Yeah.
Showed the ability to be patient on the block on the outside, to turn the corner, broke a tackle, and then outran everybody down that far sideline.
He actually was like, Shohei, who?
Yeah. I got your Ohtani here, Barnes.
Yeah.
He can hit home runs and strike people out, but can he do this? So Mad Max with the answer, and Mangum tied up at 21. The barn burner continues on a Friday night on Halloween. So Derek to kick the football away. Comes here on the near side. High end over end kick. Fielded on the run by Willis. He dropped it, and Cash will get back on it at about the 25-yard line. Cash Willis. Yeah. How about the guys getting downfield on the kick coverage team? Cray Manny was down there trying to jump on that football. Also down there for Mangum, Lane Burnham. And let's go D&D then is the call from down below us. And it's 14-14. We thought that probably it'd be like 28-28 at halftime.
Right.
Both teams kind of slowed down, but now suddenly we've awakened again on the offensive side. Little Bird, jet sweep, far side, breaking tackles Harper Hamer, and Hamer now going to get stopped after about 5. Shane Lee had a hold of him but couldn't bring him down along the line of scrimmage, and Hamer will get 5 on the play. That'll bring up a second down at 5 on what was the final play of quarter number 3. Oh, brothers and sisters, we've got one for you here. The final 12 coming up for the district title. Mangum, Thomas tied at 21 on Classic Hits 97.7.
PCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit WOSC.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
Well, the cow was excited about the touchdown a moment ago. Mike Reimer, he said touchdown. Mad Max, and he got it. So here we go, 2nd down and 5 now. They flip ends and going from left to right on your listening and or viewing device. This group from Thomas. And run rush shot this evening on the Mangum defense. They go with a jet sweep now to Komastov, and Komastov going to cut it back inside across the 35 out to the 40. And he will pick up the first down. Cooper Curbo, Remington Laughlin in on the stop, Jackson Brooks as well. But again, Komastov picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Most of it has been on the ground tonight, but boy, I tell you what, Ty Littlebird, when he has time to throw, he is surgical. 1st and 10. And movement. Shane Lee pointing, saying that they moved, but it's going to be a mark-off against Mangum. That is the 5th neutral zone infraction we've seen tonight. 3 by Thomas and 2 now by Mangum. Tara Bernard Reynolds saying Mad Max, showing off those Bernard wheels. Whoop, whoop. So then 5-yard mark-off makes it 1st down and 5. See if Bob Ward opens up the playbook here. Got those 5 free yards. Littlebird from the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. 2 up top, and he'll keep it himself. Ty met by Shane Lee, and he won't get away from Shane. No gain on the play. Mad Max in on the tackle as well, but Shane Lee, boy, I tell you what, when he gets you in the bear hug, you might as well go down. Penalty on the play. See what this is all about. And it will go against Thomas. Mike Reimer, there's video of you in that cow costume, and Cameron is showing it to me right now. Wow. So a 5-yard mark-off that I believe the white hat, and he did, signal delay of game. So the play by Lee didn't really count because that one stopped before it started. 2nd down and 10 now. April Blankenship loving Mad Max. Faster than that good old Western Oklahoma wind, she says. So 2nd down and 10. Jet sweep now. Komastov across the 45 to the 46. Pyle still moving, and finally they blow the whistle. They'll give him the 47. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Shauna Rod Cage Palmer. Rod Palmer says, "That's the way you play, boys. Go Tigers." And Don Choate, dude, I love that. That's just a great one-word statement, dude.
Buddy Alton says, come on, Tigers, go JJ. And M.K. Richardson says, that's my great nephew, Mad Max, go Tigers.
Tied at 21, 10-10 left of the ball game. 3rd down and about 2.5, closer to 3 for Thomas. A lot of the crowd on their feet here at the Liberty Bowl. They'll go inside, handoff into the 50-yard line. 1st down by Warren. Good job by Komastov to pick up the 1st down. It's good leg strength there as he will move the pile forward. 1st and 10. Move the sticks. And they marked him just at the 50. Didn't give him that forward surge, but the 50 wasn't up for a first down. For 1st and 10 now. Got to watch Collier Lukemeyer. Lukemeyer out here on the near side. He and Hammond are masked up. Littleberg going to keep it on the ground, though. And to the 47 and no more that time. Cash Willis. Cooper Kerbo in on the stop. Cray Manny there as well. Gain of, we'll call it 2.5, maybe 3. 2nd down and 7, 9:45 and running in the 4th, tied at 21.
Feel the tension in the air.
Getting thicker by the minute, too. 2nd down now. Littlebird from the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the far side. They go with a power formation here. Got to believe they're going to run the football. They do. Jet sweep. Willis tries to turn the corner. He gets belted at about the 43-yard line. Boy, I tell you, Max put a big-time stick on Willis. Willis will get 3, and it brings up a 3rd down and 2. 4-down territory indeed for Tyson Littlebird and company. 3 minutes gone by in the 4th. Mangum, their offense here in this second half, a 65-yard run by Mad Max Richardson. A bomb over the top for Littlebird and company for their score. Littlebird going to keep it. He'll spin and get the first down as he spun away from Cooper Kerbo. But Kerbo couldn't keep him from getting to the 40. It'll be a first down. They'll move to 6. Of course, I say that, and I've been wrong twice before. And it's on the 40-yard line. The stick is on the 40-yard line. That's what Bob Ward said over there. He goes, how can that not be a first down? Okay, yeah. I mean,
Now we need to change. 1st and 10.
So they'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Ty Littlebird and company on the move. 8-10 left of the ball game. Mangum defense trying to hold this group out of the end zone from Thomas and get the ball back. Last year, final score 47-46. 21 all here. Littlebird going to keep it. Penalty flag will fly. Ty will get a couple of yards on the play, but not a whole lot on that left side. And good job by the Mangum defense to bottle that one up. Trey Williams, Jackson Brooks in on this time. And the penalty on Thomas, I believe it was a procedure call.
Yeah.
So they'll mark it back 5 to the 45 to replay the down. 1st and 15. Clock stops, 7:47 remaining. By the way, we're up to 81 now on Facebook as they wind the clock. Mangum crowd vocal on their feet in front of us. Robert Crawford retied at 21. Jet sweep near side. Hamer. Harper cuts it inside. He's got the 40 now down to the 39. And another tackle for Cooper Kerbo. Brady Hamer on the carry, and he does a good job of putting that foot in the ground. He got the 5 yards back down to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 10 from there. Willis, Hamer, they all run hard, as does Komastov. Littlebird, tough to bring down as well. Up top, that's Dobbins. Lukemeyer here on the near side. And again, movement or a timeout. Maybe a timeout. I'm still waiting for somebody in the white hat to tell me what's going on. And it is a timeout. Timeout going to be taken by Thomas with 6:54 left of the ball game. Tied at 21. Mangum and the Terriers on Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Well, I love this. Mike Reimer has turned into Dr. Doolittle here this evening. He says, and I quote, "Glad you liked the cow costume. It was a lot of fun today. A Tiger win will top it off." Nice. James Ramirez says, "Let's go, boys." So out of the timeout, Little Bird and company facing a second down and 10. Willis in the backfield. Ty with Luke Meyer here on the near side. Now he's going to send Hamer in motion, fake the handoff to him. There's a throw out in the flat. Woo! They threw it out there on the far side to Tristan Dobbins, and breaking hard on the football, Diego Tellis, and he was an eyelash away from a pick six and his 7th INT of the year.
I wish I could have zoomed in on his eyeballs on that one, see how big they were.
I mean, if Little Bird doesn't have the arm that he does, that one is going the other way. But he was able to get it just in front of Diego Tellis. They have stayed away from Diego tonight. We have not mentioned him hardly at all. 3rd down and 10 here. Little Bird, empty backfield. Now he'll send Hamer in motion, fake the handoff to him. They'll run the wheel route. And now Little Bird fires down the far sideline. And the ball flattened away by Diego Tellis. Diego says, "You haven't talked about me because they haven't attacked me. They did the last 2 plays, and I made the play, Mr. Barnes." 4th and 10.
Nice defensive stand there by the Mangum Tigers, and looks like the Terriers actually looking at a punt, kind of surprising out of either of these teams at this stretch of the ball game.
Well, 6:43 remaining, tied at 21. Boy, you don't want to give Mangum a 60-yard field. You want to pin them back. But how about the play by Diego? In perfect position to swat that one away. He said, "Get that stuff out of here." So a punt now for Thomas. First of the night. Fair catch called for and made at the 10-yard line by Mason Mitchell. Dennis Halford says we need time on the clock here. We've got it. 6:38 remaining. Tied at 21. Mangum with 3 timeouts remaining. And again, they have not had many offensive plays here in the third quarter. Part of that because of that 65-yard touchdown jaunt by Mad Max Richardson. Now they've got to go 90 here. Go with the pistol formation. Richardson in the slot. They'll hand it off to Curtis. He's got room right side. Breaks a tackle. Spins his way across the 15 out to the 16. And now the 17-yard line. Hard running by Curtis Henley. He'll gain 7. 2nd down and 3.
Number 0, Curtis Henley.
6:20. Tick, 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 tick. The clock runs. Zeke out here one-on-one with Willis. See if they don't look his way at some point. Laughlin going to keep it himself, trying to pick up the first down. He drags people across the 20, out to the 25, and now the 26-yard line. A 3:33 dental first down for Colton Laughlin and company. I'll tell you what, Laughlin, he's got the great arm, and he's made some great passes tonight, but you cannot overlook his ability to run the football.
Not an easy tackle. He's not an easy arm tackle, that's for sure.
Big, strong kid. 1st and 10 now, and there's movement. And that will draw the ire of the Mangum fans below us, because that time it was on Mangum. 2nd time they've had a pre-snap penalty like that. And
was it the Randy Moss line? Come on, man.
Come on, man. What a great line. 1st and 15 now after the 5-yard mark off. They don't change the play. Laughlin, he'll hand it off to Henley. bounces it to the outside, across the 25, out to the 27-yard line. So he'll get the 5 back and then a couple of more. It'll bring up a second down and manageable. And I love Curtis, very patient at the line of scrimmage, waits to see where that hole's going to open up. He bops it to the outside and gets 7. Back to Henley. And this time Henley got nowhere to go. Ball comes free. And there to dive on it will be Mad Max Richardson. Heads up play by Richardson. Well, the mesh that time between Laughlin and Henley was not there. So now they are behind the chains. 3rd and a dozen. Mangum with 4:50 left of the ball game. On their own.
He attempted to pitch it back to Laughlin.
It was going to be a flea flicker, I believe, and the mesh just was not there. So 3rd and a dozen. Laughlin fires across the middle. Pass caught by Mad Max. He's across the 40 to the 45, and now the 46. Richardson with a first down catch. Mad Max down officially at the 45. That's a play that we have seen Thomas run all night long. And now returning the favor, Laughlin and Richardson. Big 3rd down play there. 1st and 10 from the 45. Laughlin, right side, keeps it himself. Got the 50. 45 down the near sideline. And out of bounds at about the 39-yard line of Thomas. Great job there by Laughlin on the read. And instead of handing it off, he kept it. And gets the first down, courtesy of 333 Demo. Mangum on the move. Tick, 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 tick. 4:16 left of the ball game. Stepping out of bounds and stopping the clock that time was Laughlin. Laughlin, high snap. He'll get it and hand it off to Henley and Curtis down to the 30-yard line. And Curtis had his head on a swivel looking for somebody to hit. And speaking of hits, oh, let me tell you about the smack Jackson Brooks put on the linebacker Deuce Tripp. Oh, my goodness. Go back and watch that one on Saturday afternoon. Cassie Losebauer says, heck yeah! 2nd down and about a yard. Laughlin with the hard count. Couldn't get him to jump. They'll change the play here. Curtis in the backfield. In the slot here on the near side. That's Mad Max. Colton, or rather Remy's going to keep it himself inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line. Another 3:33 dental first down for Mangum. 3:25 of the clock running. And again, you want to score, and you want no time on the clock for Little Bird and company.
Down inbounds.
Remember, Thomas took a timeout early in this second half of play, so they only have 2. Laughlin and company now, 1st and 10. And they will now start to run clock as Remington looking at that back judge, waiting for him to start the count. Oh, I like this. So the back judge now starts the count. Laughlin will get the snap right up the middle, and he'll take it inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. A gain of about 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5. As that'll bring up a Soccer and Bake red zone situation. Well, I tell you what, Dennis, if you can afford to get us that clock, we'll put it on the screen. 2nd down and about 5.5, 6 for Mangum. 2:15 left of the ball game. And again, they're running clock each and every play. They want to throw. Man open. Pass caught. Zeke makes a move. He's inside the 10. Jitterbugs at the 5. Still on his feet. And finally knocked down at about the 3-yard line. Whoop! How about those moves there by Zeke Rogers? Clock stopped momentarily while they move the chains. 2:04 remaining. Mangum had been running it down the throat of this group from Thomas, and then suddenly Remy steps up, fires a fastball out in the flat. Caught for the first down and goal situation for Mangum. Clock running, 1:40 remaining. first and goal for the Tigers. Laughlin right up the middle of the field. He'll dive down to about the 2-yard line. Well, they'll give him the 3. It'll be second and goal from there. 1:25 remaining, and you wonder when Bob Ward is going to use those other 2 timeouts. Mangum can bleed this one almost all the way down. 1:10 remaining. They'll probably be right at a minute when the ball is snapped. You talk about tension. Oh, doctor. Tied at 21. And here we are, 60 seconds left of the ball game. Laughlin up the middle of the field, pushing the pile. Is he into the end zone? And we're waiting for a call. They say no. He's down at the half-yard line. It'll be third and goal from there. But the clock continues to run. Thomas is not using a timeout. I am absolutely stunned. 35 seconds left of the ball game. Third and goal for Mangum at the 1-yard line. Crowd on their feet. Down to 25 seconds left in the contest. And now Mangum going to take a timeout. Timeout taken by the Tigers. 23 seconds left in the ball game. It's third and goal. Tied at 21. Oh, catch your breath and come on back. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Third down and goal from the 2. Laughlin on the sneaky into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers! Touchdown Tigers! Touchdown Tigers! Remy Laughlin with a quarterback sneak from 2 yards away. 18 seconds left in regulation. Now the critical extra point. On to try it for Mangum. Of course, the reliable and the talented Derek Hammond. Snap is back, hold is true, kick is on its way, and with 18 seconds remaining in the ballgame, it's Mangum 28, Thomas 21. We will keep it right here. So you look at it, wow, 18 seconds remaining. If you're Mangum, you know that they're going to kick the ball along the ground and make Thomas eat as much clock as possible on the return. I'll be interested to see the Terriers if they field it and down it immediately. You and I were talking during that last time out that we were stunned that Bob Ward and Thomas did not call their timeouts during that last salvo by Mangum.
Yeah, time management. I mean, he's been here. He's been here.
About 18 years, yeah. So, I mean, he's won a whole lot more games than I am. But it would be interesting. And you have to decide, am I going to save the time in front of the touchdown, or am I going to save my timeouts for after the touchdown?
That's why he makes the big bucks.
John Murrow says, eat that clock. Well, they did, John. And so now, Thomas playing a bunch look here on the kickoff return team. I don't know if I don't instruct Derek to bang this one deep. And now they shift out of it. Okay. I was surprised by that formation. So 18 seconds remaining. Thomas has got 2 timeouts remaining. Mangum leading it 28-21. District championship on the line at the Liberty Bowl. Thank you for joining us. A little squib kick here on the near side. Going to go out of bounds. And the only bad thing about that, they're going to get the ball. It went out at the 36. So the only bad thing about that, no time ran off the clock. So first down and 64 for Thomas.
Everybody on their feet.
18 seconds left in this ball game, and as I talked about at the end of the first half, my goodness, if you are the defensive secondary, you can't let anybody get behind you. Little Bird with a cannon for an arm. He has shown that here this evening. He is accurate. Mangum going to go with 3 linemen. Cooper Curbo, Cray Manny, and I don't know that they rush anybody. It'll be interesting to see. A little flip pass in the middle, and oh boy, that ball got tipped and nearly got picked off.
Scary ball there.
That ball hung in the air. Quick hitting play. It took 4 seconds. Second down and 10. And again, Mangum really didn't rush anybody. Curbo playing a nose tackle position, kind of knifed in there, but didn't really put a whole lot of pressure. Manny here on the near side. And up top now we see Talon Frazier. Little Bird does get some pressure from Manny. He'll roll here on the near side. Still rolling, still looking. Now Curbo gets his hands on him, and he'll take him down for a sack. Cooper Curbo with the sack back at the 32-yard line. 1 second remains on the clock with a timeout taken by Thomas. I think they'll put a little extra time back up there. I think a little time ran off. It looks like they'll put 3 seconds on the clock. But again, they're going to say 4 seconds now. 4 seconds.
we got that straight. I mean, he had faced. We got to read his lips on that one,
yeah,
Michael.
We read his lips. Superintendent Reese screaming 4 lips, 4 seconds.
It was 2 lips.
Yes, the crowd screaming 4 seconds. Jill Martin has checked in. Hello, Jill. Good to have you alongside, my friend. Well, this doesn't get any better than this, kids. 28-21. We have waited all stinking year for this football game, and it is not disappointed. So let us set the stage for you. Mangum 28. Thomas 21. Second down and 10. That doesn't matter. It's second down and basically, they got, it is third down. I'm sorry, they haven't changed it on the scoreboard. So it's third down. Third down and but really it's third down and 68 yards.
Yeah, it's 4th and 68 here.
So here we go. Little Bird, final play of the ball game, unless there is a defensive foul. He'll get some pressure. Now going to throw up for grabs. Ball hangs, and it is intercepted, and the Tigers win! The Tigers win! Mangum wins tonight! Curtis Henley with an interception! Tigers 28, Terriers 21! Mangum at the Liberty Bowl hangs on and wins it. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-21 11.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
John O'Neill, you're right. Good job, guys. Kenneth Silk, great job. Tigers, Mike Reimer. What a drive, and he's right. That drive to win it late in the bowl game. Remington Laughlin with the quarterback sneak, and Mangum holds on to win it 28-21. Teresa Sainer, whoop, whoop. You better believe it. Robert Crawford excited about this one. Debbie Rogers-Anderson, way to go. Tigers all the way. April Blankenship, let's go. And Rocky Pierce win again. What a football game. This one lived up to all the expectations and all the hype.
Buddy Altum also said, Michael, it's too stressful. It's too stressful, Michael.
Well, you know what? And the irony of it all, I happened to look up there when we were in commercial break, and you heard Sam talk about it in the pregame show, that they showed the video of walking off the field at the end of the bowl game a year ago, won by a single point by Thomas, and the looks on the respective faces. A flip-flop here tonight. Mangum wins it 28-21. What a football game.
Great game from the Tigers, offensively, defensively, and even when you mentioned they hadn't gotten a turnover defensively a couple plays later, and that made a huge difference for the Tigers.
It did. They weren't able to get points off of it, but they did stop a drive that was deep inside their own territory. And an interception to end the bowl game. A great job by Curtis Henley. And, there are a lot of stars here tonight in this football game. Mad Max with the 65-yard touchdown run. Remington Laughlin putting his club on his back, carrying the football the way he did tonight. But I tell you what, the overall performance for me, player of the game, Curtis Henley.
Yeah, right with you.
I mean, the way he ran the football, and then also the way he... And you look at some of those runs by Remington, he was the lead blocker on them many of the times. And then also, of course, the interception to end the ball game, several open field tackles as well. So, Curtis, congratulations, and congratulations to the Mangum Tigers. They hang on and win it 28-21. And we'll wrap up the regular season next week against the Wildcats of Carnegie, knowing that they're the district champions.
That's a good feeling to be able to take into the final week of the season, regular season.
Let's take a timeout. I'm going to check in some scores when we come back. Mangum 28-21. They win it tonight over Thomas in a great football game here from the Liberty Bowl on Classic Hits 97.7.
Clayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always help.
And congratulations to Mangum. They win it 28-21. Elsewhere inside the district, Texoma Goodwill late in the fourth quarter in front of Carnegie, 34-23. Texoma Goodwill going to wrap up that third place spot inside the districts. Elsewhere around the state, Elmore City Purnell losing to Healdton, 47-24. No surprise that the Bulldogs win that ball game. Number one Tallahena leading Regent Prep 40-13 late in the fourth quarter. Southwest Covenant leads Moreland 28-8. Southwest Covenant trying to get into the playoffs. It is Ringling beating Wayne tonight by a final score of 40-0. As we told you last night, Wilson over Velma Alma 32-14. Kanawha over Rush Springs 42-20. And, Fairland beat Summit Christian 67-6. And one other final to check in, it was Woodland over, they lead Ketchum 38-16 late in the fourth quarter.
Also, note from Mike Baker says, I finally get to witness a Thomas Terrier's loss. Way to go, Tigers.
Wow, how about
so there
that?
You go.
Hello to Victoria Geralds, Cecilia Nippert, hooray, way to go, Tigers. Manny Ochoa, congratulations, Mangum Tigers. Mike Reimer, what a game, congratulations, Mangum Tigers. Here at the Liberty Bowl, what a night of football. Ann Brooks, way to go.
Also want to say hey to Jamie Mills, Joanna Smith, Sonny Struck, Michelle Epperson, Cecilia Pineda, and let's see, Joe Testerman. And great job from Willow. So there you go.
Thank you to J&P Mexican Cafe for getting on board, being one of our new sponsors, along with Western Traditions. Make sure you drop by and see them tomorrow. They got a big sale going on tomorrow. Drop by and tell them that Michael and Cameron sent you down there to see them, all right? So we can finally breathe now after what a great bowl game. Debbie Rogers Anderson doesn't get any better than that for those boys. Great job, Tigers, indeed. And Carolyn Hooley, way to go, Tigers. So proud of you. Paula Lively with a great Tiger. Tara Bernard Reynolds, congratulations, Tigers. What a great game. Outwork your opponent. Final score, Mangum 28-21 for Thomas. The season wraps up next week at home at the Liberty Bowl against Carnegie. And the nice thing about this win tonight, the next 3 ball games, if there are 3 ball games, and you got to win them one at a time in the playoffs, but they will be right here at the Liberty Bowl. For the Cameron Dole Experience, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget now, tomorrow night when you go to bed, fall back as daylight savings time goes away. So for our entire crew, I'm Michael Barnes. Congratulations, Mangum Tigers, 28-21 tonight over Thomas, here on Classic Hits 97.7.